Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Tonight I'm going to make a seafood curry rice for my family. I actually eaten this dish in one of the restaurants and I found it very interesting. And I was told this is actually a very classic dish available when they are small for those who stay in Pulau Ketam. Okay, now of course I'm using my way of making this particular dish, yeah, because I haven't tried it in Pulau Ketam yet. Alright, now what we have here is I have some fish slices. You can use any fish slices you have. This one I'm using should be grouper, yeah, and we will do a bit of marination later. And we have some prawns, yeah, sea prawns as well. So mainly I'm going to use these two for the seafood. And how do we make the curry not difficult? Oh, actually today I use a little bit more than my usual curry powder mix. I always mix my own curry powders. So what do we have here? Basically the most important three are chili powder, turmeric powder, and also coriander powder. These three, the ratio should always be 2 ratio of red chili powder, 1 ratio of turmeric powder, and 1 ratio of coriander powder. 2, 1, 1. So these three will become the foundation of your curry. Anything else is bonus. So I added 2 bonus powder here. This is 1 tablespoon of fish curry powder. This is 1 tablespoon of garam masala. If you can get it or you can make it yourself, you can add it. Yeah. Sometimes I make my own garam masala. You can search for my video, or sometimes I just buy ready mix one. This is actually the ready mix garam masala today I'm using. And then in order to make the base for the curry paste, we need this. And to be very frank, something important is missing here. I don't have tomato, so we should be having at least half tomato, or minced half tomato here. But since I don't have tomato, I actually use big yellow onion for replacement. Also mince it, yeah. Then we have 1 tablespoon of chopped or minced fresh coriander roots, 1 tablespoon of chopped shallot, ginger, and also garlic. And we have some curry leaves. And last but not least, we will actually need some chicken stock, yeah. And I'm actually using this is actually my Cooking Appa 100% whole premium chicken powder. Can you see? Nice, right? Finally I got it done after 10 months of preparation and R&D. 100% natural, no preservative, no additive is added at all. So it cannot last too long. It can last you for about 6 months, but you should be, if you cook quite often as Appa, you'll be able to finish it within 2 months, 1 bottle. Okay, and all the ingredients I use, including how to buy the Cooking Appa chicken stock, I will put the link in the video description. Okay, so what else do we need? Of course, you need some coconut milk lah. Okay, you need some coconut milk here, and yeah. Let's very quickly marinate the fish. I'm going to add in a little bit of salt, fine salt, yeah, and few dashes of white pepper. And we are going to add in some starch solution. So these 3 things together, especially with the starch solution, it is going to help to make your fish slices more tender later. Of course, later there's also 1 step to keep the fish tender. 1 more step. Okay, let's prepare a wok. Give it some oil. A lot of oil is okay, at least to 5-6 tablespoons to start with. Anything with curry, you need a lot of oil because the curry powder is going to soak up all the oil. And you need to saute all the fresh herbs here. Since we have a lot of yellow onion here, we can actually add a little bit of salt to help the yellow onion to soften faster. But do use tomato. Yeah, better to use tomato. So we are going to saute this for a minute or two before we continue. We'll come back shortly. So this is after about a minute or two sauteing. Now we are going to add in the curry leaves and our mixed curry powder. But before you add in the curry powder, one thing you must do, reduce the heat. Put it on lower heat, because if it's too high heat, your curry powder is going to get burned very, very easily. So use medium-low to slowly saute your curry powders for at least about 5-7 minutes, or until what they normally say, until the oil started to break. And if you find it too dry, feel free, like what you are looking at right now, feel free to add a little bit more oil. And we can use medium-low or medium, slowly saute. It can get burned very easily, so go slow with this, right? We'll come back after this. Okay, this is after approximately 5 minutes. Slowly sauteing. Next thing we want to do is to add in our chicken stock. Now let's bring this to a boil and let it boil for a couple of minutes to really allow the curry flavor to really season the broth. Let them settle together for a couple of minutes before we continue. Now, while waiting for the curry to cook, we have this. This is actually heavy, but chopped into mince, coarsely chopped. Okay, you want to pan fry the heavy a little bit, yeah, to make it crispy. Apparently, actually the version I tried, they are not using heavy, not dried shrimp. Instead of using dried shrimp, they are using the dried shrimp shell. 虾皮, yeah, it's called 虾皮, slightly different. But I don't have 虾皮 with me, so I'm just going to use dried shrimp, all right? So just slowly pan fry this until it is crispy. Then it's done. We are going to sprinkle this onto the curry rice later. Our curry has been boiling or simmering for the past about 5-7 minutes. Now we can actually give it some seasoning. I will put in some salt. I'll give it a little bit of sugar to balance it. A little bit of fish sauce. This is an island dish. How can you not putting any fish sauce? Wow, look at this. Nice, very nice. Now it is simmering. We can actually put in the prawn. Actually, at the restaurant, they will blanch the seafood separately. Today, we will just use use back the curry broth itself, because the seafood will add seafood flavor to your curry. So you want to cook your prawn for approximately 3 minutes. Don't overcook it. And we will do the same with the fish slices. Now this is the second steps where how you can keep your fish slices tender. Don't boil the curry after you put in the fish. Just let it slowly simmering. Then it will stay tender. Okay, this is after approximately simmering under medium low heat at about 3-4 minutes. Almost done. Now we just want to do some final seasoning. Use salt and sugar to adjust to taste, and also add in the coconut milk. Just let me taste. Nice. I'm going to give it a little bit more salt, and that's good enough. Okay. If you are worried about the fishiness of your seafood, then you probably can blanch your seafood separately. So that's an option for you. All right. So now I'm going to off the fire and also add in some coconut milk. This will have two effects. The first is to give the creaminess to your curry. The second is actually give it some enhanced flavor. Oh, now I can smell the coconut milk. Very nice. All right, our seafood curry is done. Of course, you can serve all this in a clay pot. But today I'm going to make it pour the curry over white rice. Okay, I have one bowl of white rice in the middle here. So let me put some prawn. And I'm going to pour in the curry. Right. Use a plate like this where it actually act as a bowl plus plate. And then we have some fried. This is the fried hebi, yeah, fried hebi on top. I actually put the fried hebi on top of oil absorbing paper to remove the oil. And also we will garnish some fresh coriander on top. Give it some greenish, some greens. Okay, there you go. Our not very difficult seafood curry is ready. I hope you like my very simple video today. If you like my video, do share my video out on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow up on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.